I could do it on Twitch, but I don't want to risk it on Twitch.
Why?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
What?
Let me...
So, what should we name ourselves?
Are you sure you're doing it on YouTube?
Yes, I can see it on YouTube.
I don't see shit.
Did you look Golden Death Dragon?
Yeah, Golden Death Dragon.
Did you go to my YouTube page?
Oh shit, wrong one. Oh, now it sees it. What the fuck? Yeah, I see it now.
Alright, what should we name ourselves for the 15th time?
I don't fucking know. Whatever.
Alright, I got one. Hey. Some hard. Great start. Noon girl running towards me. I've only seen bits and pieces, as I said before. Very little, like, few dialogue. Moved arms and seen a couple screenshots in the game, that's it. My girl, so the girls Sayori in my neighborhood is since we were children. You're still a child. You know, the kind of girl you used to never see so making today, but it kind of just works out because you've known each other for so long. So today on days like this, starting in high school, she would oversee me more and more frequently. I get that feeling.
God fucking damn it, I'll be right back. What? I'm back.
But if you're gonna chase me after this, I almost feel like I feel better running off away. However, I decide I don't front the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I always left again, but I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided.
I how this looks.
Maybe because I only decided to stop and wait for you. And you say that like you're tired, thinking about ignoring me. That's me, North Star. Well, after I'm supposed to be not star, but yeah.
Not star?
Nah. Like, nah.
Oh.
I get to see people staring at you acting weird, and then I don't want to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you even want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. You know, you should do the girl voices.
As if I don't have the voice for it.
You should do the girls' voices.
Fucking, if I actually could do voices, then yes, I would.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, No Star, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one or more mini conversation where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Jerry likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average and spending free time on game and anime. I'm with you on there. Uh-huh. I was talking about when I was worried about you wouldn't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. At least promise you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I promise you that. Yay. Why did I let myself get lectured into by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relate to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me ease of mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head.
You know, I just remember something that she has.
What? School is different.
I'll leave it for you to find out.
It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall, looking at an ounce of motivation. Clubs. So everyone wants me to check out some clubs. I guess there's no choice to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? I must have been coming to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. You know, so you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to be weird for me if it's gonna make me come to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club, Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. You're a meanie. There's a vice president of literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature.
God, her hands look tiny as fuck.
I'm not even focusing on her hands. My number is that it would be fun to help it start a new club.
They look freakishly tiny. What the fuck?
You're so focused on that.
Ew.
You're so focused on that. Hold on, I gotta turn down the volume on my phone. She's on to propose a club. Well, I gotta make sure the comments, if I ever get comments. She's in here, the title vice president. That said, and that's myself watching. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep, you dumb bitch.
Making a voice.
Fuck off! I am not making a voice. I can't do that.
Aaron and Dan did.
Aaron and Dan make voices for everything. They are a comedy duo. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an irritator or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. She's smart enough to trick you, you dumbass. So we're really fucking asking that. She guilt trips you into everything and you just go along with it. So you're just a pussy. A long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. I think you can do that voice.
Huh? No, that was me doing like a half-ass yawn.
Yeah, your voice can go that high. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori is so full of energy. Swings open a classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me new member. And I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Yeah, sure she does. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh no, sir, what a surprise. Welcome to the club.
Honestly, it's really weird seeing them all after like over a year.
All my words escape me in the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. And yeah, that's your first and only thought, you naughty person. What are you looking at? I don't know. Looks like a 5'2" girl that has pink hair and a bitch. If you want to say something, say it. I just did. Natsuki? Girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayuri. You can't just ignore her. You can just ignore her when she gets all moody. I'm gonna ignore all of you. Sayuri says that quietly into my ear and then turns her back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. What? Speak English.
If you want it, touch the chicken.
What? Oh, you say if you want it, touch the chicken.
Yeah, that's what the fucking sign says.
What fucking sign?
I'm sending it right now, fat fuck.
You son of a bitch. I'm in. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. She also has the longest hair. You know that she's into tricky shit. Don't say things like that. Yuri appears more comparable by more... I cannot speak. Who appears comparably more mature. Who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Ah well, it's nice to meet both of you.
How is that a game? What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
I don't know, it's just some shit that popped up on my recommendations. It's called Hole in the Wall, All Bosses, No Damage.
I know who you're talking about too, it's like Horatio or something like that.
Yeah.
It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, North Star. I don't trust those cold, dead eyes of yours, Monica.
You know, if anything, what sucks even more is that she shares the same fucking name as my mom.
Your mom's name is Monica?
With a C instead of a K.
I did not expect that. I'm saying we rarely talk. I know what she is, but how long would she like that though? In class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels nice. I'm getting messaged. Yes, I am streaming.
What are you laughing about now?
Angel's probably watching right now.
Oh.
Join the party. It's a fun dating stream, isn't it? Come sit down. So we made a room for you at the table.
So apparently, someone found like a one-winged pigeon that got in an accident, and they named him Sephiroth.
I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Who the fuck? It doesn't matter who gets the damn cupcakes. God, you're uptight. I got a little excited. Jesus fucking Christ, Natsuki, you're a bitch and a half. Then I'll make some tea. When I think of cupcakes, I don't really think of fucking tea. I think of milk. Usually you eat like cookies or cake with milk.
Yeah.
It's been widened on the space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? No, I'm not ready for this nightmare. I'm not gonna even try that. Folds reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Japanese love their cats. Got it. The whiskers are drawn with icing and the little pieces of chocolate used to make ears. So cute. I'm not gonna try. Don't even think about it, Heather.
Try what? What's Heather doing?
She's watching. She doesn't know what's going on.
Oh, so this is a blind playthrough for her then.
And me, I only know bits and pieces of this game.
I mean, I only know bits and pieces of it too. Yeah, I know how bad it's gonna get.
Don't say anything. She's watching. Hurry up and take one. So Yuri grabs one and then Monica and I follow. It's delicious. You don't want to know, Heather. Takes them all full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help notice her taking glances in my direction. Why are you stalking me, little brat? Finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Oh, you're a tsundere and a half, aren't you? Right, think of me. It's not like yeah, where have I heard this before? Yep. And I thought you technically did say Aries said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Alright. Weird logic and dismiss the conversation. I give up on Dune voices. Yes, I know Akuma's fan is fucking loud.
You're welcome.
Yuri returns to... Hold on a second. Give me a second. Where is it? Party. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set.
How long will this reach to
She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. What did I say? I didn't tell you to join! I said hold on a moment.
What?
Bite my head off, Heather.
What's happening?
She was yelling at me like, no, I am not joining. I didn't say anything about joining. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Why the fuck do you do that? This is a classroom. Not only that, it's a literature club. Why the... Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea enjoy a good book? No. Then again, I don't read books. I guess.
I like to read, but not all the time.
Alright, hold on. I gotta turn down.
Nah, the music's one of the best things.
I'm turning it down so it's not fucking blasting in my ear. Because your fucking fan is ginormous.
You fucking get bigger ears than fuckface.
Your fan is super fucking loud, you cunt muffin.
Eat my ass, dick cheese.
I don't eat ass. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you, of course. Well, why is everyone trying to impress me? I'm the protagonist of this love story. Yeah, that's not insulted. How is that insulted? What? How is that insulted? That's like saying, what? That's not insulting.
I just remember something. I read that someone wanted to play the Alien game with realism, so they turned on their...
They parted. Scared and got the alien. Yeah, that's what happens. Okay, again, that's not insulting. Insulting's like calling your mother a fucking whore. That's insulting. That's just you being Shy? I mean, I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoyed the tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises a brow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? You're not listening? I literally said reading is not for me. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Yeah, you actually should, because this is against your own will. Well, I haven't enjoyed any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
come out again?
Fuck if I know.
That's why I'm checking right now.
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Oh, wow. September 22, 2017.
I felt like it was... Yeah, I felt like it came out in 2017. I'm surprised. How come you decided your own club? You could probably be a board member for any major clubs. Wow, this is actually really drying out my throat. Weren't you a leader for the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I really want to take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages me others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Here also nods in agreement. Where the fuck is Natsuki?
Doesn't matter. She's probably in her mango corner.
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be really hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab the attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club and before we graduate. Alright everyone? Oh yeah, there's only 3 years of high school in Japan. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone is enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica has really worked hard to find these three. Must have worked really hard just to find these three. I can fucking read. God damn, I can't talk today. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted the idea of a new member. I can do it. I can fucking read. Are so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. What?
Not that well, apparently.
Shut the fuck up.
Never.
Though I still don't know if I can. I need to clean my glasses too. Fight me, Heather.
What the fuck's happening?
She's messaging me on Discord.
Heather, I'll be betting on you.
Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, I got it backwards, but well, it's the same fucking premises. Considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perked up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keep quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking about their sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces her rim around her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build a deep, complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is in a foreign world is equally impressive. Goes on about her passionate reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up. She finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. It's amazing how a writer is so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop. Imagination. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror, or depending where you're from.
Horror.
No, actually, like British, they actually say horror because Americans are fucking lazy.
Yeah, but you're not fucking British, so...
Well, the proper term is horror because Americans freaking can't, are so lazy they slur their words. Oh, I read a horror book once. I'm gonna do it just to piss you off now.
Fuck you. You're gonna forget about it immediately.
No, I know about it because I've been told about it for so many times. Grab something I can relate it to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have be having a conversation with a rock. Yeah, this character is fucking bland as hell. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. You're more like a fucking foreigner with your personality. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. So real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at things around the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, so you easily get scared. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Oh yeah, you're the shy, timid, cutesy girl who doesn't want to admit that she's really cutesy. What gives you that idea? We left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do, just cute as you are. No, you're not. She's not that cute. In my opinion.
God, her hand's still freaking me out.
Suri slides up and behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I am not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? And well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? God, you're such a fucking tsundere. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. No, it really doesn't. If you want to share something, you gotta have confidence that you think it's right, so therefore it's just confidence. You mainly just need to see if your work is good enough, and the only way to do that is by showing it to other people. Have them judge. It's really just confidence. You must be willing to open yourself up to readers, exposing your vulnerabilities. Confidence. That all boils down to confidence. You have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe we share some of your work and you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
That's a weird-ass uniform.
It's a brazier. It has a vest on. It's a vest with a brazier. No, blazer, I mean. It's a blazer with a vest and then it has an undershirt. Why do you have 3 layers of clothing?
That's what I'm saying, that's what's weird of it. Fucking why 3 layers?
Because if you get rid of the vest, that's still part of the winter outfit. The blazer and the vest are part of the winter outfit. The t-shirt would be the summer outfit. Why? I guess it's the same for Yuri. I keep forgetting that actually people do change up their outfit a little bit in Japan. Like, actually some will actually adjust some of their outfits. Like in Persona, how Makoto wore suspenders.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing unique about her outfit. And Persona 4, Yu Natakami, he opened his shirt. Everyone else had theirs buttoned up. I wanted to reread everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Masuke Yuki, Pozumanika. Let's go home and write a poem for ours. Next time we meet, we all share them in front of each other. That's why everyone is even. No, you're not getting the point here. They don't want to fucking share it.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot about. So how that's gonna work is basically it's gonna take some shit from, or it's kind of like Monster Prom where you gotta pick the word, and depending on which word you pick, they're gonna like it, like whichever character.
Plus, now that we have a number, I think it will help us get a little more content to know each other and strengthen our bond of the club. You mean shrink the bond with me because you all four have known each other for fucking who knows how long?
I mean, there's not.
Hold on, there's still one problem, and what's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I blatantly come forward with it on my mind at the time. I never said I joined the club. So everyone may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and yeah, you're gonna die. You don't just say that. But I'm sorry, I thought you all defensive against the girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? And if it's about problems, the right pace I need to spend in order to spend with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Man, what a... I know I don't like using this word, but really he kind of is a simp at this point.
Why don't you like using that word?
Because it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, but if someone is a simp, you gotta tell them they're a simp.
It's still a stupid word, though.
So?
You're literally getting pussy whipped around here.
That's a really weird thing to think about.
It's true, though. You're literally getting bent over backwards just to fucking be around these girls.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm so happy. Of course you are. Because you fucking just, you know, dragged me in. Well, not dragged me, dragged this stupid fucking MC. And basically guilt tripped him because he's stupid. Hey, you really did scare me there for a moment. If you really did just come for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then it makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we officially end today's meeting on a good note.
You know, I forget that there's a button to take off the text box.
Oh yeah, there's always that for dating sims. So you can see the beauty of all these characters. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Make it looks over me once more. I like how you express yourself.
Well.
Yeah. I can't really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel like anxiety is welling up inside of me. Give them the entirety of the story of Dante's Inferno. That really... Huh?
I don't know why, but me and my friend when we were playing Doki Doki, we wrote down our fucking shit of what we picked for this next part.
Hey, no, so we're already here. Do you want to walk home together? Never walked home anymore because she's always stayed at the school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With the two of us are part of the club room and made our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Just Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day with the school literature club? Perhaps I have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'm going to make most of my circumstances and make a good fortune that will find me. I guess it starts with the writing of a poem tonight.
Honestly,
I blame Heather.
If I was forced to write a poem, I would have written one of those fucking stupid ass ones. It's just like roses are red, violets are blue. Gay lovers find out they are brothers too.
Treasure. Eternity. Doki Doki. Horror. I'm gonna keep saying it. Cage.
Hey, which one are you going for? Okay.
Fantasy. Crimson.
Are you just
Nightgown.
picking random?
Yes, I'm picking just random. Disoriented. Clumsy. Unrequited. Intellectual. Misery? It's not misery, is it? It doesn't look like misery.
That's misery.
It does not look like misery.
Yeah, but you can't say horror right, so.
I say horror correctly.
No, you don't. It's like you say it fucking like how Stewie says whip.
Yes, whip. It's cool whip. Effulgent. Misfortune. Precious. Jumpy. Sensation. Death. Inferno. Hi again. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Maybe I should. You're creepy. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope it isn't too overwhelming for a commitment of you. Making you dive headfirst into the Literature Club when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year, too. So, yeah, we're second years or third years? I don't know. I'm thinking second years. I don't know if you plan on just coming here to hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then we will see. Then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. And also, you find yourself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Not mango or manga, or as you pronounce it. You can't even say manga, right?
I do say manga right. Okay.
No, you said manga before. I had to correct you until you finally actually said it properly. So shut the fuck up.
About. Eat my ass.
Manga is literature.
Fucking manga.
Smoothly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry. Always gives his best shop as long as he keeps having fun. He helps him with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking or cleaning my room, because you're a lazy bitch. How dependable. That's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. My point. Is that so? You two of you really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Northstar can become good friends too? Sayuri. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to weird situations she put me into. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. So made it sound like it was a big deal when it's not really. What did I do? I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. Guess we need some just risk of the situation. Don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so the nice gesture that from you is a pleasant surprise. It will make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I don't have to worry a big deal if I don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Thanks, Paul's at a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, but should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked up a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Thank you I'll definitely read this. This will take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Tell me. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off the scheduled activities of the club. But it doesn't seem the case. Sayuri and Monica are cheering conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Couldn't help but notice her intensive expression, like she was waiting for this chance. You want to see she's rummaging in the closet. Talk to you a little bit more. At the same time, I would feel bad distracting her from reading. She comes to cover the book. Look, the same book she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She takes a look, glance at me, and her eyes meet swift for a second. Tell me. Finally makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. What are this sensing I made her uncomfortable? Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna stop asking. I wanted to reread some of it. Not of any particular reason. I'm just curious at how come you have 2 copies of the same book. When I saw the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. Something telling me fairly obvious. Your isn't telling me. She already told you, you dumbass. She just didn't completely tell you. God, read me in between the lines. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once I start to pick up, then again, I'm fucking dense as hell when it comes to actual people.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, you don't know.
You just said it right now, so I do know.
Yeah, but you don't know personally. Putting it down.
I know you personally.
Not really. You only know me from over online. Is that so?
Difference.
No, it's not.
Any difference.
Anyway, well, you're close to the books and her skin start over the back. The portrait of Markov. Ominous looking symbol. Eye on the symbol on the front corner. EWE. Is it EWE, Aaron?
Yeah.
Alright. I just want to make sure I don't actually give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. Why is she moving in with her younger sister that's long lost? Should it be the other way around? She does. Her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by people who escape from the human experiment prison. You just gave away the entire book, didn't she? While her life is in danger, she needs to definitely choose who to trust. Whenever she does, she ends up destroying her relationship and life falls apart. That's kind of that's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was a nice story, so that the dark turns come from out of nowhere. Hahaha. Trying to giggle all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. But you were into those things. She's so silent and reclusive on the outside. What's she fucking doing dark cult shit in the middle of the nowhere? Seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, it's not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own life goals, their own psychological philosophy that they believe in. Then they suddenly, when you thought you relate to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive, letting one side more else interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, you don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know more that I have this problem. When I start talking, let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Yeah, I can tell. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please, stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're more passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. This is the literature club after all. That cold, dead stare. That's true. In fact, might as well get started reading, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. Retrieve the book that I had put in my bag. And if I sit here, right? I slip in the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah? Are you sure? You seem like you're apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Out of the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Not particularly bad feeling. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading my own book instead. Sorry. I was just... You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Ha 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 ha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up into it against Yuri's and then hold my book between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean into each other, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book.
Honestly, it just looks like she's taking up most of the space.
Yeah, and that's what the thing with perspective. When I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the side. But holding it like this, we're huddling even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Then when I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. How is she only in the corner of your vision? You'd be pretty much brushing each other's arms at this point.
Yeah.
To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a little distracted for a second. Once over Yuri's face again. Now it's me. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished page before me, so I turn it by my own volitation. These are Japanese books. When they go... No, yeah, you read them right to left, not left to right. Especially because, yeah, that's how traditional manga is. Am I wrong here?
No.
So, or is that just only manga? I'm pretty sure that's how all Japanese books are. My thumb gently going the page, letting it... I think it's because this was made by Americans, or at least people who read books left to right.
Probably.
Because I think, as far as I know, Japan's the only one that reads right to left. With the way their books are set out. Hey Yuri, this might be a little silly thought, but main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses a lot of things she says and does. It's like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Not like I could see into your head or anything. But kind of resent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri sat silent for a moment. But no, sir, that's probably a terrible thing I have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess what I mean is kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poem with each other. We might not have enough time if we keep waiting too long. Why did you do that from the start? That's what you said yesterday, to do it from the start.
Mm.
Is that alright, Yuri? You looked kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Your hand from the book causing it to close on top of my thumbs. My thumbs! It hurts! Alright. I guess I'll do some more of the reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. Be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note where I left off in the book, then slip it off back in my bag. I can't do that personally. I have a horrible time remembering that.
Yeah, I always just put something in the book or just fold one of the pages.
I don't like to fold pages. Yeah. Or like section ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that it's really... Yeah. Why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. You know what I just realized? Monoki and Sayori look very similar. It's in a wrinkled sheet loosely torn from the spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in the composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Atsuki and Yuri's reluctantly comply as well and reach into their bags. I do the same myself. Some more experience. Let's start with her. I trust her own opinion to be fair. As you read the poem, I noticed her eyes lighten a bit. Exceptional. And what was that? Did I say that out loud? First covered her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. She's going to hate me. Really didn't do anything? No. That's. Yes, you're right. What I'm getting nervous for. Ha 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 ha. Here it takes a breath. I'm really not a good reader. I don't have the voices for females. So, and you do though.
How do I have it?
You can go probably higher pitch than me. So,
How?
what kind of... I don't know, try it.
No, I can't.
Go on, try it.
I don't fucking know how. Fucking the only reason why I fucking scream like that sometimes because it's primordial fear of just dropping my shit. That's why.
Especially dropping it off the fucking table. Imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is usually my first time, really? Huh? Luckily, then looks at my poem again. Oh, I know that. I just meant, so I was unable to find an excuse. Tries to bring along the poems as if it's breaking down more thoroughly.
Don't you go to Asana?
Asana, yeah. Even though I hate the heat, but Asana sounds like it's really relaxing. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that more specific writing habits than they're usually typical of few new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think it's more like something I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their own style fairly deliberately. In other words, they tend to be pick up on a writing separate from the talk matter and more form fit the two together. The results, both styles and expressiveness are weakened. Finds her own train of thought as if its demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone as if she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a single poem. Not just finding them and building them, but putting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes to practice, learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. I'm a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I keep reading? If I read your poem now, please do. I'd love to share my thoughts, process behind it. Your smile is really, and that's a rare opportunity for her, which I find kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be about a literature club? I can't read the cursive. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing? It looks like bathing, yeah. It must be this one, the last remaining. I can read cursive, it's just, it's annoying sometimes because some letters look like others. Remaining of the street light to withstand the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by a sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms? I think it's calms.
Calm, yeah.
Calm. It looks like there's an S there.
No, that's pretty sure it's a comma or some shit.
Breathe in air of the present, living in the past. The light flickens, I flicker back. I can fucking read. I can read cursive. It's just annoying sometimes. Fight me, Heather.
Spaghetti.
I haven't needed to deal with cursive forever.
Well, now you are.
No one uses cursive anymore.
Some people do.
Name 5 people who do.
Yuri, and Yuri.
Yeah, you like watching Yuri, I got it.
So do you.
I don't know what you're talking about. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all.
Or did you fucking confuse Yuri with Yaoi?
No, I didn't confuse Yuri with Yaoi. I know what Yuri is and I know what Yaoi is. It's weird that her name is Yuri though.
I mean, isn't it also like a Russian name or some shit?
It's also a Russian name. It's also a Japanese name. I mean, there is a Call of Duty Modern Warfare character that's named Yuri.
Well, I mean, it's not my fault. Fucking Yuri also means lesbian, whatever shit.
Lesbian sex, yeah. That reminds me of fucking episode in not an episode. There's a character in Code Lyoko named Yumi, and one of the characters first time meeting her is like, "Oh, your name is Yuri, right?" And proceeds to fucking sweep kick him. Well, I just don't read the script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I also like the poem, even though it's short. It's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into Ghost Yuri? I feel like she's a reference to someone. I feel like she's a reference to Fatal Frame. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all. Then why'd you fucking write about literally, there's a word ghost in there. Must have missed the point. Well, I suppose you're...
Must have been a metaphor or some shit then.
No, if you say something that literally says ghost, you can't fucking make a metaphor. It's a ghost or a ghost. There's only one word for ghost. But remember, the poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and expressiveness in their work. Usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only symbolic and completely compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. All I can think of when I hear ghost is Polly. That's a little bit more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, it's probably learned a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I'm really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I want to keep doing my best for you. Me too. God damn it. This is gonna take fucking forever. Let's go, Sayuri. This is a good poem, North Star. Are you sure this is your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. But to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you were that you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I won't break But that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. Yes, but I have to make your food and clean your room, and I'm totally selfish, honey. Trying new things like this is for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. There's a serious full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny there's the reason I joined. No, she is the reason you joined. She only went to this club because she fucking guilt tripped you. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay. Now you'll read my poem, right, too? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me... This is more like a freaking letter than a poem. Makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me get out of bed. Yeah, there's not even a rhyming in this. Making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Sleeping from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the day? There's only like one part it rhymed. I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I would sleep forever. But I'm not mad. Yeah, there's only one part it rhymed. Blue too. Yeah. Clary, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer because I'm a little bit a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be me. I still tried my best. Yes. I didn't mean to say that it was about a poem. Yeah, because it's not really a poem. It just came out. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Came out just like you. Really? Yes, he's calling you lazy. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you went to late school, even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. It's bad to skip breakfast, Heather. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Why? But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write a poem forever. Best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Why did Yuri's take the fucking longest?
She's too smart, that's why.
Well, it's about time I expect from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, princess. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't invoke any emotion. Basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you ever... Do you want to get smacked? Yes, smack the shit out of this guy. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, and that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Yeah, I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing is so sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even try to take my writing seriously. And you guess you don't know the real world because fucking adults are the one writing children's books. But it is in the part of the point of the problem. See, for people to express themselves, your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can barely be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about it simply is writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay.
Nick could do these voices. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick could do very well female voices. So what was that about touching the chicken?
Oh, I sent you the fucking picture. The sign says, if you want to know the price, touch the chicken.
But they made you like, "Ah."
Yeah, exactly. Meaning fucking they're gonna go over there and tell you it.
Why can't they just fucking put a price tag on the damn thing?
It's a fucking swap meet. They don't have the time or money to fucking label shit.
They don't have money. It's a fucking piece of paper, right? Big numbers. 2, 4, 9.
Meaning, when was the last time you've been to a swap meet, fucker?
What the fuck is a swap meet?
Fucking yeah, that fucking explains it. Basically, it's kind of like this one building where they rent out like sections of it to people so that they can sell or do whatever. There's a shit ton of stuff in there, which is usually clothes, food, or some electronics, or maybe even some like old ass video games or whatever. Which fucking usually that place is just full of Mexicans as well, seeing as how the food court is usually just blasting Mexican music with people dancing.
Yeah, that's probably the reason I don't know that. It's because there's no really big areas around here to have those kind of shit.
Fucking, there was one where I used to live and there's one where I live now.
Yeah, but you live in a fucking city state. Most of California is full of cities. I live on a fucking hillbilly lane.
Well, then why aren't you talking like a hillbilly?
Because my parents are from California and they have a Western accent.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain you, fucker.
Yes, it does. You get your accent from your parents.
So fucking, you're telling me if you get adopted by someone else, you're gonna be talking like your parents instead of your adopted ones?
No, I'm talking about the people who raise you. Let's say I was fucking, you were raised by, you know, Japanese people, you're gonna have that accent because they're gonna have they're gonna have a more of a Japanese accent.
No, you're gonna make fun of them for it. You're gonna make fun of them for it and speak like a normal person.
No, because you're raised by them. Your whole life was really, you're gonna learn to, your voice is thinking, oh, that's normal, so I speak like that.
Well, then that's dumb, then.
How is it dumb? That's your brain. You fucking learn English by stuff around you, so shut the fuck up. It's the same situation.
Speak English as a child, alright?
How do you forget to learn to speak English?
Because I went to Mexico at a very young age, forgot how to speak English, came back, forgot how to speak Spanish, and that happened on for a while. And you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna take you to a swap meet one of these days.
No, you're not, because you're probably gonna move down here first.
Nah, I don't have a car, so you gotta come here first.
No, you just fucking move down here by fucking taking a plane, you dumb cunt.
Nah, you come here first.
I is more went into this, and I realized that's what it means to be a pro. Fight me, Heather. Didn't expect to hear from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess. How old are you? Are you really that first year? I don't really care how old everyone is, but let's get told that I won't take any.
You know, forget she's got that little thing.
That's most like Cinderella-like characters.
Or feral characters.
Man, aren't you the most like... What's the word I'm looking for here? Yeah. Glad to hear it. the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? I'll keep that in mind. Snacks other than tea. You want to have like sweets. You like the most common thing when people eat, like read books, is like snacks, not just tea.
Probably crackers.
No, not really crackers. Usually, like when I think of like reading a book, I think like, all right, someone's gonna have like a cookie or like a nice soft brownie.
Yeah, but then at the same time, it's not like you're gonna fucking be eating fucking sundaes or ice cream while reading
Well,
a
no
book.
shit, you're not gonna eat fucking ice cream, but eating like brownies or like just like little hand food, not like ice creams or shit like that.
Fucking crackers is a hand food, fucker. Or
Yeah, but
finger
it's not
food.
really like a fucking thing you eat with when you're reading a book.
Fucking then fucking nuts, asshole.
These nuts?
I'm not fucking.
These nuts,
I'm gonna
not these. These.
I'm gonna shit your pants.
It's D-E-E-S, not D-E-Z. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha 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 ha.
Alright, I think she
Don't worry.
wrote like a robot.
I've been embarrassed, you know, but it's sort of barrier that we all get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I handled my poem. Good job. I was gonna go, oh, in my head while reading it. What the fuck does that matter? It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
Wait. The scent of sulfur. Wouldn't that kill you if you smell too much?
Sulfur?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well.
What are you talking about?
Okay, because I'm also doing a fucking event on Grand Blue. Apparently there's a fucking sauna place on a volcano island, and fucking the fucker's talking about the scent of fucking sulfur being nice.
Yeah, there's like sulfur's really toxic. I'm pretty sure it's also used in explosives.
Hmm.
You know that you really likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's all full of imagery and symbolism. Like Sari, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness.
Try writing a poem, asshole.
What are you fucking talking?
I'm talking about you. Try writing a poem. Do it.
No, fuck off.
You played Ghost of Tsushima. You know enough about poems.
I played what?
You played enough of Ghost of Tsushima, fucker.
That's
Write a
called
poem.
haikus, you dumbass.
That's
way
the type
different.
of poem, you asshole.
No
And
shit,
now
but
do a
it's a lot
poem.
easier to do a haikus are a lot more difficult than a normal poem.
So?
And plus, I'm not really good at fucking poems. I'm really bad at rhyming. Very talented to write like that
Go with the
effectively.
flow.
And plus, fucking to think about haikus, you have to think like you have to think about it entirely first. You have to make sure
No. If fucking Sokka can freestyle fucking haiku, so can you.
Sokka.
Yeah. Remember there's that episode where he was just freestyling haikuing? And then he got kicked out at the end of it because he fucked up?
Yeah, but you know how hard a haiku is?
Fucking, like I said, he freestyles that shit.
Yeah, but Sokka's more... That's already planned out, so of course. Or letting them deeply analyze a nuisance. You can't just hear the process, so I'm assuming Yuri has a point. I can never ask though. I'm sure there's nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing, choose fine, and learn by trying new things. I'm sure by the end, I'm trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new
Did you
things.
see her poem yet, or no?
What? No, I haven't seen her poem yet. The best way to kind of suit you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of style. but I always keep hope you find what suits the most. So don't try to force yourself. Write the way everyone else wants to write. He wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Why are you laughing like that?
Because that's how they're up. Ha 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 ha.
You know, fucking you laughing like that reminds me of that one dentist robot that was just screeching.
What the fuck are you on about?
You never seen that?
No!
Fucking, it's just some, like, robot that dentists used to practice on. It, like, it's fucking malfunctioned and it just started screaming. Like, have you really not seen that?
No!
Fucking, I'll send it in the group chat then. When I have
You want to
chance.
read more my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. No? That doesn't mean I'll always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. I need a fucking drink. My throat's so dry.
Then get a fucking drink.
It couldn't have been me. See the direction. Spackle? Protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'd never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. A real blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas are already scorched with a permanent copy. Oh, I didn't know you could scroll down.
Yeah, fucking, that reminds me, that could really work as a poem, or unless it's already a fucking poem.
What?
Wasn't it like, stare too long into the abyss and the abyss stares back at you, right?
That's more of a saying than a poem.
Yeah, but at the same time, you could probably just work around it to make it into a poem.
They probably see through it though.
Who knows?
The little hole wasn't too bright, it was too deep.
I mean, you can use certain explorations for a poem, so it doesn't matter.
So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the type of person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and lines. Metaphor aloud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it, but I guess say I had some kind of... What? I don't know how that pronounce that word. Epiphany? Epiphany? It did not look like Epiphany.
Fucking, it was in the Simpsons movie.
You know how long ago I've seen that?
Yeah, I fucking haven't seen it in fucking years either. Yeah, I remember that shit.
I was dating a girl when I first saw that movie, and the last time I saw that movie.
So? Fucking, I was like in elementary the last time I saw that movie.
Good for you. I don't want to remember that relationship that much. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about the deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with your... How long has this club been going on? What, a fucking week? Anyway, here's my good writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. We tried so hard to make a perfect poem. If perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up there. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink.
You know, I forgot about that as well.
So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. A little more stressful than anticipated, since everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just mean nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. Natsuki's was, not Natsuki's, Sayori's was literally just fucking, I woke up, hey sunshine, I woke up today thanks to you. Goodbye, I'm not mad. This is a literature club after all.
Yeah.
I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori went on guard, happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri Natsuki. They gingerly exchanged sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. She brawl in frustration, while Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh no, it's nothing. Return to the poem on the desk with one hand. You could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? It's clear that the feeling is of giving up. How can that be cute?
Eh?
I know that.
How is that the feeling of giving up? That I did not get that feeling from the fucking poem at all.
Neither did I. It literally said,
Oh,
oh
wait,
yeah,
no,
everyone does.
Yeah, now I remember it. Fucking, it was the humans can try, because fucking that's all humans do basically. They always try to do shit while other shit can already do it.
The language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Yeah. I mean, you have to try hard to come up with something to say nice. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. You look at the suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sorry, I really liked it, and Northstar did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some advice of my own. First of all, excuse me, I'm partially over, but I spent a long time to establish my writing style. I don't expect it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particular inspiring, which I haven't yet. Get shut down, bitch. And Northstar liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Suddenly sense up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member. That's not what you're just, Sam, so well, maybe you're just jealous.
It's weird not being able to hear the fucking music for this game.
I could try making it a little louder, but you're...
Well, I mean, it's fucking 100 degrees right now. Fucking, if I don't have the fan on, I'll be sweating like I'm in the fucking sauna.
You're just jealous, Northstar. My advice more than he appreciates yours.
Wait, press the pause again? Or like settings, whatever.
What about it?
No, because that's I don't know why the fucking last thing I thought it said DLC. That's why. I mean, it technically does, but still.
Appreciate my advice more? Are you saying, are you that for yourself? No, it was. If I was more for myself, I'd deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do over the cutesy. Everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Northstar started. What the fuck? That's a little... This doesn't evolve.
Oh, padding.
Huh?
No, fucking... She must have padded them, right?
Oh, probably. I don't... Suddenly the book girl turns to me as I've noticed I was standing there. She's gonna try to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could only get over herself how to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, it would have gotten happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted from the reason? The meaning should have jumped down on the reader, not forced him to figure it out. Help me explain that to the... Wait. Another reason we can have deeply expressive in our own language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings. any more effectively. Heather's probably so fucking confused right now. Avoiding them is not only necessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right? Well...
What?
She just says, I am confused. How did I get directed to this first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be. What? I was on Yuri. See? Wait, that's not the excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick up a fight because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. You wouldn't have even liked my poem. You take mine seriously? I understand, Yuri. You're seriously a talented writer. There's no secret that I was impressed. Well, here's the thing. No matter how you simply or refine someone's writing style is, they're still putting a feeling to it, it becomes really personal. That's why Nisuki felt threatened when you did the program was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. You took it that way too far. Yuri means well. If you just told her how you felt, then it wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was for fault, Natsuki. I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. You apologized, don't you think you should too?
Wait, so what? Do you like Yuri more?
Yeah. Natsuki is just way too soon daddy for my taste.
I mean, if anything, you probably just have to get them. You probably just have to get to know them better.
Clench their fist. You can see the major cliches in every character, though. You're trapped at this point. You're defiant because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling that even badly for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, I have to take a walk and clear my head. She doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me to have a look at all your faces right now. When you snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. Because you're a part of this too, Heather. Like on her way out, she crumbles up the...
Heather.
She's sick. She doesn't want to join. Hands and throws it in the trash.
Drink some lemon with honey. Alright, I forgot I was gonna send you that fucking thing.
She really didn't need to do that. To look across the room, your husband buried in a book since there's an desk. I eventually approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. I've been alright. I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me right now? No. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after reading a dream like that? You handle it as well as anyone could. What? What, Heather? You can't just say, wait, what? I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I'll believe you. Thank you. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. The one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful, so, what thing, well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person. What?
Fucking, not even 2 minutes yet, and fucking, only 12,000 people are watching Coco's stream.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, well, I guess it is her last stream. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. And Akuma's dropping his stuff. I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat to get to talk with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Did you just not learn what just happened? So poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kind of poem everyone likes? With the look, that means I can do at least a little bit of job impressing those I want to impress. And myself with a newfound determination. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. truly has been a while since Sayuri has spent this much time together. You know, they say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, what about what happened? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. This was the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. See why they make good friends with you. You know, it's nice to get to spend with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's kind of obvious considering Yuri's apparently breast got bigger magically overnight. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. Matsuri on the shoulder. I said more than myself than to her, but it's easier to use Sayuri as an eternal monologue sometimes. What? Okay, yeah, let's do this.
So you're gonna go for try getting Yuri shit?
Yeah.
Problem? Oh.
Nope. It's really hard to tell which one's which.
Yeah, probably Whirlwind.
Nope, Scars. I'm going with like the dark shit because Yuri's into dark shit.
Yeah, the fucking idiot. So Yuri's fucking jumping.
Empty. God damn it. Embrace, just Ray.
What the fuck? Yeah, what? What? Did you really spend money on that? What, did you get it? How much money did you spend? How much though? How is that not that much, you fat fuck? I mean, 100 is still a good amount of money.
Yo, Cyrene. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to you being in a club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in the good mood. I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry.
My fucking brother just spent $105 on fucking Apex.
Who?
My brother, you know, the radiation infested one.
Why did he spend 800?
I said 100.
I thought you said 800.
No, I said 100. By the way, he spent 100 on it.
Why?
Because there was a brand new melee weapon in the thing, and he really liked it.
That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I don't want to look at it. Retrieves her coin purse. She almost with the latch and gets it open. Turns upside down on a contents pills on desk. Only 2 small coins fall. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. You had enough money if you had enough person, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. Either you're not hungry or you want an excuse to take a walk. Or you want to plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would come and lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. There leaves one small option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilt. Here comes a giggle.
Yeah, yeah, he had a point.
Yeah, she's just hoarding money off of him. I didn't notice that he was listening in. Her Bryce is in the book as always.
Tie?
Huh?
That was what they're wearing, a bow tie or some sort of it.
Essentially, yes. It's like kind of like a necktie, but it's like a piece of string. I'm listening or anything. I just remember it was just something in my book. Yuri? I'm sorry to let me borrow some money. What? Don't get me involved with like that. Besides, you shouldn't only buy what you're able to, we can responsibly afford. And probably after pulling a mischievous son like that, your suffering is only fair enough retribution. She's got a point. Ah, I didn't mean that at all. I got too absorbed in my book. Alright. Really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. That's Cliff the Big Red Stab Wound. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something.
That reminds me, someone made that fucking mod or whatever. Fucking that if you after you beat the fucking game, like you could have to play it again, but it's an actual fucking dating sim instead of something that's gonna give you nightmares.
Yeah, but don't spoil it.
I haven't seen much of it anyway, so.
That's coming from you, Sayuri. I guess there's a little devil inside of us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to track Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me a little more credit than that. Yeah, there was no reason to make the cupcakes if you couldn't have convinced me in the first place. Out of nowhere, something smacks each other in the face and tumbles to the desk. Yeah. Ow. That was, a cookie. Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. She glances around. Is this a miracle? Because I'm paid in my shit. I forgot. Retribution. Actually,
there's no being that. Oh, now it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Actually, that one almost
a second delay or some shit.
Actually, that one almost worked. I was going to give it. I was just gonna give it to you, but I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was so loose. What's your reaction? That would have been hilarious to watch real. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sorry, your hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. She claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. We're going through a lot over just one cookie. She's a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. I'm so really happy you shared this one with me. And goes behind and wraps her arms around her. Jeez, I get it. Then hand reaches up and nudges Sayuri off of her. Sayuri leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? That'd be you. You didn't even deny it. Fucking
I mean,
windy
yeah,
boy.
I would fucking do it with family. But like, if I knew you more, then yeah, I would do it.
I never said it with me.
It doesn't matter. A cookie's a cookie. And I never said with you. I'm just saying with people in general.
Windy boy. Turn off your fan or turn it down.
You know I can. You know this shit ain't in max power yet, right? Turn it up, you fat fuck.
That just reminded me of that one video. Oh, that. No, full auto the building. Oh, that's not full auto. This is.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, like I said, it's not even at max yet.
Okay. Let's take a glance around. There's even in the classroom. Where's Monkey anyways? Good question. Monkeys everywhere. Have you ever heard about a her late today? Not me. I haven't either. It's more a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. Probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than most of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Like choose a club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? I don't know what you're talking about. Quiz instantly glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period was today was in study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. You must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't weird to play music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. Always wanted to learn the piano. I kind of do too. That and the guitar are the two instruments I want to learn.
Fucking, my brother knows how to play the guitar, so I don't even know how to fucking learn that shit.
That's so cool. You should play it sometime. Looking for us, Monica? Thanks. My phone's going off like crazy. It looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. Yay, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Norsar. Sweetly, I didn't mean to be pressuring, any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, Tony? No, not really. Other than Sayuri getting a fucking cookie slap. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back at the book and Natsuki appeared in the closet. Help, Yuri. So Natsuki Yuri is in it reading their books from the one we've been reading together. What the fuck? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh no, I was kind of just waiting for you. And if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that we can make my reading time here any better is a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. That kind with a filter inside. Can you hold on for a second? Sure. And the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. You put this in at the teacher's desk, then we'll get some water. Pass me and sets the kettle down at the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. My press the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerism, especially because her long legs Yuri's brings elegant method. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Jesus Christ! Yeah, and where are you all two off to, eh? Well, Here was just gonna go make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Yeah, which is a bit curious. That kind of one-person job, isn't it? That's like mind your own business for once. What do you want me to tell me? There's something wrong helping involve North Star in club activity. My mouth gaps. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go. Fix the rooms and I follow. She puts her against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? I just something about the way she said. What the fuck is that in the background?
Huh?
I hear something like in the background.
I can't hear shit.
Well, because your fucking fan is on.
No, because you turned the fucking volume off.
I didn't turn it off. I turned it down because it's so fucking loud with the fan, and it's blasting my ears out. Hold on. Right. Is there trophies in this? Yeah, there's trophies. Feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but I'm right from a drug. When I could judge people like that. He needs the fan on because it's like 100 in his room and his vent is shitty. How come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me? Because nothing you do is a bad as long as make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We all have emotions. We can't hide them anyway. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns light green into a shower. Light green shower into a hurricane. Oh yeah, it fucking was storming early on my way home. Wouldn't you hate it for something terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would I be who would do that? Friend, you say? Just her head. I really like being friends with you. Uh-huh. Thanks. I really like being friends with you too. Awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help you before. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. There's water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Oolong tea? I don't even know what the fuck oolong tea is.
It's made of oolong.
I will fucking stab you. Very well. Here sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Just time to go to the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea.
To make tea.
What?
It probably tastes like shit.
Hold on. What? Tea and everything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. He approaches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. Personally, I don't like tea. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed? I was doing a little bit of thinking. So would I express myself a little bit more? Which honestly not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I want you to pour a cup of tea for each of us. I have another request. Do you mind if you sit on the floor today? Why's that? A little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over a desk. I didn't realize. No worries. This is back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly because of your posture, right? Always hunch over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book.
Fucker is dense.
And you probably are too.
How me, fucker?
Huh?
How me?
I'll have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hitting from Sayuri's candy radar. I take it since it goes well with tea. Here and I sit against the wall and teacups on our side. As if it's instinctively assumed reading position at the same time, each holding half of the book. And at this time, the bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see it too well. Closer onto our shoulders are touching. Am I supposed to focus on reading like this? You're so kind of cute, but she's being less apprehensive. It's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup, and me my teacup, holding with their hands and not holding the book. I'm in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to...
So, how bad exactly is scoliosis?
Scoliosis?
Yeah.
What do you mean? It can vary. Scoliosis is a really bad thing because my mom had a very, very bad case where she needed a metal rod in her back to straighten it up.
Because I just remembered someone comparing scoliosis to scurvy because they forgot what the difference was for a bit. And now you fucking...
A bunch of letters, first off.
Well, he's the idiot. And fucking, he also said that he was the one with the fucked spine, not him.
My willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a bit. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Oh, sorry. I briefly let go of the book and finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. It's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on paper. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. I need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. There's the book with both hands. She holds this. But I'll have to...
Little light particles.
Yeah. Result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, it's already focused on reading again. Take a chocolate candy, pop in my mouth. Then I take another and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if situating was completely natural. And I can't stop there. I have to place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. So then it breaks.
Small ass chocolate. Holy shit.
Did I just... What just happened? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. She got really tense. She tries to return the book.
This fucker really likes to think to himself a lot.
Yes, he does. Okay, I'm focused now. My heart is pounding. I never take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes met mine. How did it even come to this?
Oh, her eyes fucking moving. So
Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling in the rhythm of her breath. Yeah, that's called your lungs, you dumb shit. That's like seeing someone's fucking eyes close when they fucking blink. Of course the fucking chest is gonna rise and fall. It's where the lungs are.
You know, it'd be really weird if lungs were in the tits.
What?
You heard me.
I mean, they kinda are.
But not exactly. They're protected by your ribs.
Before your
And
parts
in
and
girls'
lips.
case, ribs and tits.
It's kind of, that just reminds me of that American Dad episode.
What?
It's like, if only he had something squish and soft to protect the fall. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Jolt back again.
Damn, she
Just-
cock blocked you.
I mean, you're not wrong. Can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. This fellow is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Here's what the tea cups
I mean,
for.
how mad would you be if someone cucked you?
I don't know. I don't know. I wonder who's done that, basically. 3
Like
times.
a real cuck, you fucker.
You
not
still
monster
cooked me in a way. You really had the balls to say that right now, didn't you?
Yep.
Man, you really are dense.
Nah.
God damn it. I might actually stop for the night. It's getting late.
Nah. Yeah, I mean, you could just save.
Yeah, I know. Oh! God, you can have 6 sets of saves.
Yeah, but you know, you're probably gonna have to delete the save file like at the end of it.
Getting off the... ending the stream.